immediately I will tell you. So what we were doing is this very important curve I will tell you now, because it's there in CENGAGE. It's there in CENGAGE page number if you want to check, 4.30. I'm teaching you that. Okay, CENGAGE. There is a curve, parabola opening down. It's called as. There's a parabola opening down like this. Let me draw it neatly. Parabola opening down, right? Now what happens in these type of situations where parabola opens down like this? Let us take different points here. Let this point be here, one point. Here one point. I forgot recording. No, no, different points you take on the parabola and analyze what happens to those points. So now at this point x1, this is my x1 point. At this point I want to draw a tangent. This is how it will look like. Yes, okay, fine. First one I drew. Second one at this point I'll draw. Whichever easy I'm drawing those. Okay. This is you can leave one or two one point. This point I'm leaving. Okay, at this point I'll draw the tangent. Now, at this point, this is how the tangent will look like. Okay. Change the point here. Now at this point. Okay. So different points I have drawn the parabola tangents. What is this theta 1? Is it or not? And it is less than 90 for sure. No doubt about it. And this is my theta.
Yes, sir.
We take this as theta 2, which is also less than 90, but more than theta 1 for sure. Is it or not? What about this at this point? Theta 3. What about theta 3? That's my question now. This theta 2 is more than theta 1, you are only saying, right? Theta 1 is less, theta 2 is more. Theta 3. What about theta 3? Is it more than theta 2 or you are saying 0? Which is correct?
So theta 2 is also less than theta 1 and theta 3 is less than theta 2.
Theta 3, what are you saying? Theta 2 is?
Less than
Ah,
theta 1.
absolutely right. That's what Srinandan is doing. I am seeing. Srinandan, answer something. Think what when I'm saying these things. See, what she said. Did you understand, Srinandan? Why I wrote like that? I wrote mistake. Why? So that you are seeing or not, I am listening. This is theta 1, no, Srinandan. Huh?
Yes, sir.
This is theta 2. Which is more, you tell me? Theta 1 is more or
Theta
theta 2?
1, sir.
Theta 1 is more than theta 2. Very good, Kritika. Now, theta 3 is here. So, which will be more? Theta 1 is the more highest. Theta 3 will be even lesser. So, that is how theta 3 finally becomes 0 actually. Theta 3 becomes 0. Yes. Okay. That means at this point, what is theta actually representing? Tangent. Tan theta 3 is equal to 0 at this point. That means velocity at that point is 0. What is this velocity? Theta 1 is more, theta 2 is little lesser. Means velocity, initial velocity, no, this is initial velocity, VI I can call it as, or V1, which is more than the, after some time the velocity has decreased, V2. Finally what happened? Decrease and became 0 at theta 3. Understood? That's what is given by this part of the curve. I already told this. I told you in the initially only I told you. So I'm testing you. I told you these type of curves, up parabolas are positive, down parabolas are negative. I told, no, just now I told, few minutes ago I told, right? This is the
Sir,
down.
but you
These two are down parabolas only. Up parabola means like this, open parabolas are all positive parabolas. Okay. So let us use this and understand. Now till here you understood that here the velocity is 0. That means final velocity has become 0. Now let us see what happens to the next point. This is what is this? Theta 4, let us say that. Theta 4. What is theta 4? Now is the question of theta 4. Our angle should always be with the anti-clockwise direction. So this anti-clockwise direction, theta 4, is again far more than theta 3. Is it or not? Yes or no? We shouldn't take this angle. We should take the positive angles only. Similarly, you see, are you getting it or not? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes,
Because
sir.
here is my theta. What is this? This is my theta 5 something. Theta 5 has become more or less? Huh? It is more or this side?
Lesser.
Theta 5 has become less. Correct. That's what. So this side again, see, this side is nothing but symmetric to this side. Is it or not? So theta 5 definitely will be less than theta 4. Is it or not? Only thing is theta 4 is more than theta 3. That is because theta 2 theta 3 finally ended with 0. Has become 0. So this side what happens? Angle, very big angle. Angle reduce became 0. Then increase became. Finally what will happen? So if at all, this would have become like this. This is the curve. Then what will be the angle? 90 degrees. Is it or not? Huh? These are
Yes, sir.
symmetric curves, is it or not? So what does this mean? If you throw a body upwards, vertically you throw a body upwards, what happens? Initially the velocity will be v, is it or not? Or ui, ui or v we can call anything, v naught. What happens at the middle somewhere here? Velocity will decrease or not? V2 will be less than V1, no doubt about it, is it or not? Uh, then at the maximum height V max, it is nothing but V3. It becomes 0. This is your V3 or V max or at the maximum velocity. Velocity at the maximum height became 0. This is the maximum height, no? This is H max because this is displacement on the y-axis. This is understood. Now what happened after the velocity became 0? Now this is turning down. It's freely falling body. Freely falling body. When the body freely falls down, what happens? Initial velocity is 0. Slowly velocity increase and reaches the ground. So that's what is happening here. Again velocity is increasing because thetas are increasing. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
So,
Oh yes.
earlier you said that theta 3 is 180, now you're saying that lesser.
Yeah. So here at this point, maximum velocity is 0. That is because the slope is become 0 at this point. Here the slope is 0. After that what happens you see? Theta is again increasing. Is it not? Theta 4, theta 5. Sorry, this theta 5 is more I suppose. Yeah, theta 5 is more than theta 4. See this? Yeah. Correct. Because velocity is increasing now again. Velocity is increasing and again what happens? Velocity will be increasing and then it comes to rest. Here, even though velocity is increasing, it has reached the ground. This point is called ground. Tell me, man, which is more? Theta 5 is more or theta 4 is more from your understanding? Tell me.
Theta 4, sir.
Theta 4 is more, eh? Is it? Check. I am also.
Sir, theta 5 is more, sir.
No, sir, if you check the angles, theta 4 is more.
Theta 4 is more. Yes, this is more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this is little less. Because it is going to this line, if you see, this line is, how is this line? This line is going slowly becoming straight, no? This line, curved line, if you see, okay, I will draw a better curve, then you will understand. See, if this is the line, then you will understand. See this point and see this point and see this point. This point has tangent like this. This point has tangent like this. Is it or not? Now you can see clearly. This is theta 4 and this is theta 5. Now is it clear? So theta 4 is more than theta 5, no doubt. So what I wrote is this is not the thing. Understood or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hmm? Slowly this will go become 90, is it or not? Kritika.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So theta 4 is more than theta 5, that's for sure. Slowly, what will happen? This theta 5 will become what 90 degrees, it will become 90. Is it or not? That is the maximum velocity upon reaching the ground. Understand? That is the maximum velocity upon reaching the ground. Is it or not? When theta becomes 90, what does it represent? It represents V upon reaching the ground. V upon reaching the ground, or final velocity of the body upon reaching the ground. Upon reaching the ground. That's not zero. You should understand that final velocity with which it will reach the ground will be exactly equal to the initial velocity with which we have projected the body. Is it or not? These both will be equal, is it or not? V final will be U initial, is it or not? No doubt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ah, yes. So this is nothing but vertically projected. Vertically, if you throw a body upward, this is what will happen. The curve will look like this. Now, what is this part of the curve?
So the theta 1 is equal to theta 5, sir.
Ah, yes. But only thing is this theta 5 is 90 plus theta 1. This theta 5 is nothing but 90 plus because it's more, no? 90 plus theta 1. It is. If you draw a line like this here, to draw the 90 degrees line here, no? Then this
Yes, sir.
angle,
Yes, sir.
small angle is there, no? This will be theta 1. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But this is obtuse. You see, this is obtuse. This is 90 plus theta 1 actually. Is it understood? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
So I'll rub this. Okay. So we finished a little bit